Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your mid-year check-in for the element of fire. Fire covers the zodiac signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have fire high up in your chart, then this message is for you. With these mid-year check-ins, the way I like to do them is just kind of see where things have been, kind of where you're at in the moment, and then we'll take a little bit of a peek looking forward into who's coming in to help you. And I'm using a crystal deck for that, so we get an idea of what kind of cool energies are coming in. And then we will look at what kind of energies or gateways are opening for you, because that in some cases is just as important as where you're coming from. So there's some links in the description. Some of the natal chart is not sponsored or affiliate or anything like that, but the others are. So if you want to support the channel, you can do so through that. Otherwise, we'll get started here with your fire. With the tarot, we're going to look into the past 6 months and kind of get an idea of where you were and kind of where you're at in the moment. So your first card is number 1 in the major arcana, which is the Magician. These are big life lessons, so big things that were started earlier this year. And your angel is Archangel Raziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, and successful new beginnings. So there's definitely this feeling of, and I feel like this is still carrying through right to the now, where you're manifesting, things are working out, you've been putting ideas forward and thinking about stuff, but you haven't quite landed on where you're headed exactly, which is great because you have so many options available to you. And with the Magician, you have all the tools that you need. You have earth, air, fire, water at your disposal. And so it's not that you are ill-prepared, it's that you haven't made a decision, and that's where things were starting off, and I do feel that that is still carrying on into the present moment as well. Your second card, and this is kind of leading into where we are now, is the Change Your Life number 16 with Archangel Chamuel. I believe this would be the Death card. Death, I think. A sudden revelation that offers freedom, breaking free from procrastination, embracing the opportunities that change brings. I can't remember the other name that this one was, but this is one of these energies where it's time to really open the doors. The Magician is showing you that you have this ability, and you've been manifesting and you've been building these new beginnings, but now you have so many of them opening, you're not sure what direction to go. Well, Archangel Chamuel is a very soothing, gentle angel, and when she comes forward, it's one of these energies where if you're struggling trying to figure out what direction to take or what path to be on, she can actually help give you some guidance in that. And the way she tends to do it is really subtle, so you might just get this weird voice that you hear randomly. You might have a dream about this one specific path that you should be on, whether it's a work or a person or whatever it is you're working towards building. But be aware that this is not going to be, a bombastic change. This is going to be one of those like quiet little tap on the shoulders, like, no, over here type of a thing. And so with major arcana coming up twice in the build up to the present, what's really I'm feeling is you have set in motion some big things. That changing your life aspect is saying it is time to shift gears. The way you've been doing it's not the best way going forward, or at least it's maybe not the most spiritually advantageous for you, so get ready to see what comes next. Your last card, and I'm feeling this is you in the moment now. We have the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you spend or save money. And this ties into that change your life. Like, you're setting things in motion with the Magician. You have changed your life, saying you have a lot of opportunities, it's time to make that decision, but you're a little resistant in the moment. Now, does that mean you're not going to change it going forward? No. It means in this moment, because you have so many options, it's almost like it's almost like a form of shell shock where you have so many things available, you don't know which one to pick, so you just stop and you freeze. And that's where this energy is coming in. And this Four of Ariel, or Uriel, depending on the male or female aspect, you are having this energy of, what can we do to help you understand which is the best option? How can we help you make this decision to choose one path over another, or how this is going to play out for you? So your build up, Fire, I feel like you've had so many options and opportunities, and you've started quite a few little projects or big projects depending on the person, and it's time to start changing the life that you were living, because it's not quite feeding the soul that you have now. And that's what's bringing you to this almost a wall aspect where it's like, bam, now I have so many options, where do I go? And so you'd rather just kind of put your head down and not look at it, and that's fine. But let's see what's going forward, who's coming in to help you, and what kind of energy we have. So the guide or guardian that's coming forward is Goddess Bastet, and the stone is the cat's eye. This is a form of tiger's eye, actually. And it is called the Sacred Pleasure. You melt into the sacred pleasure, taking delight in the sweetness of life and the sensuality of embodiment. You are a divine soul grounded in the temple of enlightenment that is your body. Your joy is an offering of gratitude to the universe, which attracts greater blessings than you can share freely with the world, and it triggers a collective awakening into the grace of the universe. You invite the divine to sweeten your life for the greatest good of all beings. Fire. Find the path, or choose the path that aligns you with joy, that aligns you with the energy of existence, the sensual aspects of life and joy and pleasure. And it doesn't mean it has to be the sexual pleasure. Sometimes it's that pleasure of being around the right people. It just uplifts your soul. And with this energy coming in saying, you've got quite momentum built up here. You're kind of hitting the skids right now because you're like, what am I doing next? I don't know what to do. I have so many options. I can't pick one. But what I'm feeling with Bastet is this is going to be this time where you just are going to intuitively know. You're going to wander down the path, following your bliss, following your joy, following the thing that lights you up inside, and the choice is already made at that point. So Fire, you're in a really good spot here. It's just this reminder that just because it doesn't feel right or comfortable, or something is a little bit, I have too many choices, consciously, yes, but your soul knows where you're going. So allow that inner voice to help guide you through this. This is perfect. Your kind of the gateway that's opening up, the energy that's coming forward, the path that's being cleared, so to speak. We have the Sword of Light, divine protection, cords being cut, breaking through energy. Don't worry about what's coming next, Fire. Yes, you have a lot of choices, you have a lot of options here, and you may not know exactly what direction to go, but you have Bastet and Cat's Eye coming in, say, follow your bliss, follow the thing that makes you happy. The Sword of Light is going to help reveal this option to you. If you really are struggling with this decision, pray for Archangel Michael. You can bring in, good grief, Raziel, Camael, or Ariel, or Uriel to help guide you as well, and just have them show you what should be the best, maybe 3 options out of the multitude that you've got built up here. And when you start to do that, you can filter down what direction you're going. It's not going to be so difficult once you start to take away, like, well, that one was going to pay a lot, and your gut instinct is like, you're going to be miserable, then don't do that one. And you look at this other one, well, it's like, that could be, and you just have that, like, it's going to be boring. It would pay good, but it's boring. Is that going to feed your soul? Is that going to trigger that spiritual passion for life that Fire is so known for? This energy that's coming in works with each other. The Sword of Light, Bastet, and Cat's Eye are all here to reveal the truth of your next steps to you. You may not consciously, front brain, know what that means, but your soul does. And as you hear these words, you're feeling drawn towards a certain life decision. And this is kind of the God Source's way of coming in to say, are you listening? Are you paying attention to not just these physical ears, but the third eye aspect of receiving understanding, seeing understanding, and knowing what direction to go next? Because what I'm feeling for our Fire family is, you've done all the work, you've got the build up, now it's time to make the decision. You have a lot of good, powerful advice coming forward, and you have a lot of energy that's going to help you see the right path and heal any wound that might be preventing you from taking those next steps. So be open to, especially over the next couple of weeks, understanding and feeling what it means to be a healed person with this kind of energy coming forward. And as you're healing, as you're processing, as you're dealing with whatever stress, trauma, or drama sometimes that came with this past, allow it to be resolved in the present, and then let God's source, the goddess Bastet, or even just a cat's eye stone, help guide you to the next path. And with the stones, if you're feeling drawn to it, I would probably say pick one of those up. They're not expensive. That's the nice thing with them. And just keep it in your pocket, so when you have those decisions that you're not sure of, pick it up and, ask your guides, what direction should I go? And notice how your mind picks up on the intuitive side of things a little bit better, Fire. So with that, I will let you guys and gals go. If you enjoyed this type of reading, please drop a like on the video, comment, all that fun stuff. And if you saw something different with the cards, feel free to share that with the collective here. And if you're not comfortable with that, that's fine too. With that, I will let you guys and gals go. Have a great rest of your year, and I'll see you in the next video.